Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Mika, and I'm trying to build a YouTube channel for our travels. That's our camper van. We're right now in Thames. I think that's how you say it. Thames or Thames? I'd say Thames, New Zealand. And we're trying to create a travel vlog channel, travel YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it. And it seems idyllic, first of all, the travel part, but secondly, also the being able to earn an income from YouTube. We'll see if that even happens. But I just wanted to basically share like what I'm learning on a separate channel here as I go along. That way I can just give you a background or insight into what it's actually like for me. Now, some people are probably way better at this than I am. I have no experience really creating my own YouTube content or video content other than editing some stuff, like little bits. So let's start off with what I've learned so far. First, I have a Insta360 X5 camera. I had an X3 before, and I love it because you can just push the button and it does 360, and you can go in, edit, and often get some footage from something that was poorly filmed, which I'm really good at poorly filming things. However, what I've learned from that is you do a whole bunch of videos. The first thing that I did was just like record this for 20 minutes, let's find a clip. Well, the problem with that is then you have to look at that whole video for 20 minutes or try to scrub through it to see if you can find a clip or multiple clips. And that takes a lot of time, especially in 360, because now you're maybe moving the camera around in the software to try to find something. And that was a huge mistake. So what I did from then was start doing it in clips because I saw a tip somewhere. Okay, now I have, 50 clips for the same 20 minutes. And it's almost as bad, except I can delete the clips that are totally junk, and the video file sizes that I have to store is much less. So that's some of the first stuff I've learned. The other thing that I've learned is once you have your video, and I have it on the laptop now on an external disk, while you're traveling, it's really hard to get, if you don't have decent internet, and you don't do it like immediately, like the same day, even the same day, uploading 10 gigs with slow internet can be very, very challenging, and you start getting this backlog. So I'm learning about this process of, how do I create the workflow for that? Plus, how do I do something that easily synchronizes the files to a second disk, so I have a backup in case something happens to the primary disk, so I can delete the SD card, all sorts of things like that. And then what do I do with the files after I look at them? So from Insta360's Studio, I take the clip that I want and export it, and I'll just do that in RAW, like without editing anything else. And do I delete the 360 video? Well, yeah, to save space, but what if I screwed up on the export and I want to change it, some settings or something? So I'm having a little bit of FOMO there, I guess, or fear of screwing up. What else have I learned so far? It's just hard. It's way harder than you think it is. And some people do it with like an iPhone. Like they just do the video with the iPhone, they edit it with the iPhone. I think that might be better. So I have too much stuff. I have Insta360's Go Ultra. Carrie and I both have one. I have a drone, which there's some regulations in different countries. Like we are going to Jordan and they don't allow you to bring it in, which is not often a problem. You can like leave it at the airport with customs and get it on the way back out, but we are flying in and leaving via land border, so that doesn't really work. So I have to figure out where to stash the drone, or maybe try to sell it before we go there. But now I got to try to sell it on the road. I want to use it as many places here in New Zealand as I can. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to do with that. Maybe I'll just send it to the next hotel that I'm going to, but we'll be in an EU country and that won't be in the EU, so I don't know if there's duties, etc., etc., etc. Like, so there's logistics for everything, just from a travel perspective, but also, I mean, that's gear that I don't have to have with me and that is regulated, so that's something we got to learn about. The other thing is that weather can be it's not just like, oh, hey, I had some bad weather on vacation. I now have bad weather on our trip, not currently, but, you know, if I did, or when we were in Rarotonga, and it stopped us from doing certain things that we can't film. So yes, it makes it authentic, but there's 5 days of us basically just staying inside because it was pouring down rain. And it was relaxing and got a lot of time to sort through all that 360 video that I mentioned, but it, you know, there's a lot of things that we wanted to do and show in Rarotonga that just aren't going to be on the video now. So we have to go back. Bummer, but, you know, it does affect what we can put out. I don't know what else to say right now. I'm not going to edit this stuff. I'm just going to post this. This is just me talking my thoughts at whatever given moment, so I can just upload it into this channel. And if you have any thoughts on how I can do something better, you know, what else I need to do to learn, don't sell me your course, please. There's too many of them. I've watched all sorts of YouTube videos, and a lot of them are helpful. A lot of them try to sell a course. Some of them do both. But yeah, just let me know what you think. And if you have any questions, suggestions, please just add it in the comments. Thanks.